Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am Leo, and today I'm ranking my album covers from worst to best. My least favorite of my vinyl album covers I have. Let's be honest here, it's the White Album by the Beatles. It's white and has the word Beatles on it. That's literally all that's it. I it's very simplistic, very simplistic. I have my record box here. There should be a couple unboxing videos here on the channel soon. Because guess who got lucky for Christmas? Me. Next worst. We're gonna be honest here. We got the Red Album. I'm not a fan of group shots, and the border around it makes it look a little cheap. Uh, Plus they already used this group shot for another album cover that we'll be going over. That edited it way better. The next we have the Blue Album. The only reason this one ranked higher is because you never see the old version. You only see the Please Please Me version. You never see the get back version, so to speak. Next, we're something new. Look at the border. It even has the track listing on the front, not like it's on the fucking back. Like, look at it. It's on the back right here. Not, do you think we can't read? You just flip the thing over and you read the thing. Plus, it's not really that interesting of an image. And what is this border for? Like, do you guys see this tan border around the whole thing? I don't know. And I just don't know what the heck they were thinking. I guess it wasn't the Beatles, it was their US counterpart, but come on. You'd be better. Next was the newer version of Yesterday and Today. Obviously, the Butcher cover would probably be number one. It's my favorite thing to look at, but this cover is just boring. Plus, it has the track listing on the front. Anything that has a track listing on the front, immediately it makes me triggered. Because they don't think. We just flip it over and look at the back. The next we had the Beatles' second album, even though it's not even the Beatles' second album, it's their third album. But it just looks lazily copy pasted together. It's like something you make for a YouTube banner. Alright. I love this album up next, but the cover, not my favorite. Any Hendrix and Roll On. In fact, I got to sign it right there. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Well, that album is fantastic, but the cover, I mean, the front cover, it's supposed to be like that, I think. Anyways, now we get to the good stuff. Starting with the Rolling Stones, Black and Blue, just another group portrait with a blue background. How fun! At least it goes along with the album theme. That gives us something to look at. Unlike the next cover, which blatantly rips off another band's cover. Their bands, in fact, they rip off their album they released 15 years prior. Father of all, yeah, you can read Father of all others. Look at it. This just look like it's like a 6-year-old painted on it. And this, you see this hand heart grenade? We'll see that later. Right. They copied that. It's like they're running out of everything this year. Everything. Like Green Day is completely shut down, like the world. Next up, we have the Beatles opening album, Please Please Me. Please Please Me, yeah. We've seen this before. Nice tag. Yeah, the text makes it. Next up, I don't know why I don't like it as Venus and Mars. It's just like, there's not a lot to look at here. It's just not a lot to look at. I just, very simplistic cover, Venus and Clone. Don't forget Earth. Wait, it should be Venus. Anyways, it's just another group photo. Again, we have Beatles for sale. The only reason this is higher than some of the other ones we have is because they look depressed. I don't know what that means, but Also, I like the nice background cover. You guys can't see it because, you know, the glare of my laptop camera. But nice tan background. Well, decent cover. Decent. Now, the next album I love to death, but the cover is kind of not that good. Led Zeppelin 4. That's right, I got Led Zeppelin 4. The front cover, I mean, it's like, this is, they could have gone with a better cover for this album, I'm feeling. It was like all over the place. I would love it, but it's okay. It's in the middle of the list. Next up, we got Green Day Warning. You know, at least it's like a gray background to it. It's interesting in some sort of way. Next up, we got the Beatles. Help. Even though they didn't even spell the word help, they spelled the word misre or misre. Exactly. I just like the way they're standing. That's why it gets a higher spot. If they weren't standing like that, they were just standing and staring. Okay, next up, the Beatles. Let It Be. I like the way they split it into four different sections for each of the band members. The next up, we have Hard Day's Night. I like how they split it up into 20 different sections this time. Nice. There's a lot more to look at than Venus and Mars. Next up, we have With the Beatles. I like the way they tint the faces are going away. You can't see it once again because of that thing called glare. But yeah, that's my next choice. And by the way, expect a Beatles full album review coming soon. I kind of stalled on Pink Floyd and then stopped it completely. Next, we have the Beatles Purposeful US version. The only reason it's lower is because it has a border, and not really a big fan of the tan rubber sole, to be honest. Not my favorite color. But next album, you've heard me praise before, but it's not my favorite album cover, and you probably know why. I mean, it's the wall. It just looks like a wall. Nothing to look at, but I like it because it's aesthetically fits with the album. It's kind of. Next, we have the UK version of Rubber Soul. No border, and I like this orange color. It gives it more of a brighter tint. Makes it better, in my opinion. hmm. Uh, Next up, we got Green Day. Ghost. I like the crazy orange patterns in the background. Nice blue text and the X over Mike Dirnt's eyes just makes it all fit together. Next, we have Green Day Revolution Radio. This radio is literally like you can feel the flames in it. So cool. But it's a nice flaming radio, and it's embroidered, so you can touch it and it feels good. Yeah, I'm not gonna try those. I'm gonna do that. Then we got Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. I love this cover. It's famous. There's rainbow and I just love it. I love that whole album, man. Us and Them, great song. I love it. Money, great song. Next best album cover is Green Day, 21st Century Breakdown. Look at them kissing. Look at the flames around it and everything. Imagine that's how your first date goes. Next best one. I told you it'd be coming. Yeah, the hand art grenade. American Idiot. Lord. This is just cheaply remade on the Father of All. I don't. That's why I don't like Father of All's cover. It's just like cheaply remade. The next one we have Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. If the border wasn't there, it would be higher. But It's crazy. I like this picture. The walrus in the background, except for the track list is there. It's just like, debatable how good it is. I like it though. I have John Lennon Mind Games up next. Look at that nice John Lennon fading into the background there. While he's standing right here too. Next up, it used to be my favorite album and album cover. It's both of them has been replaced now, but it's the Beatles Abbey Road. Uh, it's still one of my favorite albums and album covers of all time. I mean, it's a classic, but can't love them all as much as you used to, especially if you listen to them enough. Next, we have my least favorite Beatles album, Yellow Submarine. There's a lot to look at here. I like how well it's animated and the text is just great. I like it. The album is not that great, especially side two. I love side one, but side two is kind of crap. But yeah, I think we're actually down to the final three. So number three, the Beatles Revolver. Look at the drawing. I mean, there's a lot to look at. You know, I like covers where there's a lot to look at. Plus, the album's great too. Number two, we got Green Day Dookie. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. There's a whole bunch of stuff to look at here. Wow, if I've ever seen it. Volcano erupts and there's like 5 million drawed on or animated people. Just the way it's God. It's not number one. Wanna know what number one is? The Beatles. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Now this is just great. There's Bob Dylan, there's the Beatles, there's the younger Beatles, there's whatever this is. I mean, there's a whole bunch to look at here, and it's all intrigues you as much as the rest. Okay, so that was me ranking all my vinyl album covers. See you in the next video, which is going to be a full album review and or ranking and bye.